Hello and welcome to The Blind on Pechilly. My name is Karen James. Today we're going to talk about friendship. Don't forget, the last time we talked about romantic relationship, we were still on the topic of romantic relationship, but we're going to talk about friendship today. And this friendship, I will tell you what friendship is all about. And again, before then, let me go on a short break. When I come back, I'll break them one after the other. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Pechilly Investigative Media. Here, we don't just tell stories, we make headlines happen. We bring you reliable news publications that keep you informed and ahead.
As media consultants, we shape messages that connect and inspire. We dig deep, uncovering the truth others overlook. Through media podcasts, we spark conversations that matter. We craft advertisements that get your brand noticed.
Through powerful stories and grand celebrations, we honor culture, we honor excellence.
Pechilly Investigative Media, where truth meets innovation.
Welcome back to The Blend. Don't forget, my name is Karen James, and this is The Blend on Pechilly. Friendship have its own boundaries, loyalty, toxic friends, and how to keep bond alive. Friendship, it is more than just hanging out. When you have a friend, then let me tell you something. Sometimes they said the kind of friend you keep determines the kind of future you have. Actually, in most cases, it's true. Sometimes not true. The kind of friend where you keep determines the kind of future where you get. If you keep friend that they smoke, my dear, now you go to smoke. Because something must push, no matter how you find just born. It will look like if you're the worst person there, you don't know what's up. But when you, as a person, keep a good friend around you, when you see your future, you yourself, you'll be confused. You will so love yourself, you'll be asking yourself, is this how God loves you? Sometimes the kind of people you keep around you shows if you have negative spirit around you. When you keep negative friends around you, negative things will happen in your life. When you keep positive friends around you, positive things will be happening around you. As I said, friends, it's more than just hanging out. It's about loyalty. We have loyalty when no one watches. Some people, let me tell you, when I mean loyalty, if you're my friend and I'm not there, someone said something about me, you were supposed to be there to protect me. You're supposed to be there to be real. Not when you see me, you do eye service. You pretend to be good in front of me. When you go my back, you condemn my spirit. In fact, you bury me before they crucify me. Before they will hang me, you have hanged me already. There are some friends who are like that. They can condemn every step of you. I remember back then in Jos, I do have friends, a lot of friends, but one of my friend, someone came to her and said, I like this friend. I want to marry her. And she's not married. And you came to tell her that is not married, that you want to marry her friend before her. Guess what? Friendship of 6 years. In fact, let me say friendship of childhood turned out to be friendship of enmity and jealousy. This girl finished me up in front of the man. She ended my life. In fact, if the people's words can kill someone, I'm dead. She went to an extent telling the man that, are you AS or SS? Are you SS or AS? Okay, if you're AS and you guys cannot marry you. If you're SS, you guys cannot marry you. That means she's confused. She never knew which chronotype I am. But she's just trying to form something that will make the man be so scary about me and leave me alone. Friends. When the man saw me, he now asked me a question. What did I do to my friend? I said nothing. He started tabling everything the girl said. Guess what? I told the man, if I love you, I will marry you. But I don't love you. You can be my friend. Do you understand? So we become friends. He now have to open up and tell me everything concerning what my friend said. And I should be very careful. I went ahead and confronted my friend and I asked her, Why this? She said, I'm the only one men want to marry. Then they're not good for marriage. Did you see that? There's no loyalty on it. She has jealousy deep inside her. But when she sees me, she pretends to be good. She condemns me at the back and be loyal to me at the front, which is very, very bad. I call them eye service. Since then, I cut off from friends and I start staying on my own. I prefer having male friends and friends than female friends. Forgive me for saying this. But I'm saying this because due to past experience. So I'm saying my stories now. That's why I said relationship has its own boundaries. And I even wrote it down so that I can even explain one after the other. I don't want to rush it, but let me tell you one after the other. Then the next one is, they said, it's about loyalty when no one watches. Setting healthy boundaries. When you set a healthy boundaries in your relationship, it should be so sweet. There is a limit your friend can play with it up to. Once you don't longer trust that friend. There's some boundaries you don't cross as a man or as a woman. But you just call that girl your friend. There are some things you tell her not to do. Let me tell you, there are some things you don't tell her not to do. When you're this kind of person that you must tell your friend everything you do. Sorry, you break the boundaries, and she can deal with you or he can deal with you. When you hear that a friend poison a friend, it's jealousy. It's not because the person wanted to do that. It's because the person don't want you to pass he or she. So out of that anger, out of that spirit, what would I call it? There's a spirit I do call it. I used to call it mammoth. Out of that wicked mammoth spirit in the person will now decide to destroy you. That is why you need to set boundaries in everything you do. And again, spotting toxic vibes before they drown you. See, there's some friends who are ready to drown you down. They're not ready to give you anything new. They're there to eat you like a witchcraft. When you have toxic friends around you, all they want is your money. They're not ready to give you ideas to grow. They're not there to advise you. They are not praying for you. They are not advising you. All they are doing is for you to give them money and also give them contacts. And once they get that contact, they will drown you. They will make sure you finish up. They can do anything to destroy your relationship with the next person you have. Just because you call that person your friend, and the person eventually sees you as if you actually don't know what you're doing. The person start looking at you as an F. As I was saying, they have boundaries in relationship. When you have a good, healthy relationship, you will find out that your friendship will be unique, respectful, boundaries will be there, no nonsense, toxic friendship. It will be a respectful one. Because when you have a friend that is so toxic, as in the person wants to poke nose in everything you do, trust me, your friendship with that person will not last. And again, there's what they call keeping your friendship alive by planning something good. There's some friendship that if you have, what they think about is negativity, like moko go smoke, moko go drink, kenwanya abadota. Anyway, I have a guest in this house. In fact, in the studio now that will tell me, we will discuss more on this. But before then, let me try and tell you, bad ones. You see all these guys or girls that will sit down, they don't have anything positive to think about. They don't have their career to think about. What they think about is, Keba Agata, we're club Abata. Who is the latest chick on ground? Keba Ayabado. Where are we going to see girls to sleep with? Can we go and smoke? Indian hair, marijuana, powder, goskolo, ulumeri, and the rest. Such people are not needed in your life because such thing can lead you to robbery, can lead you to bad life, can even destroy your career. So when you live in a decent and a good when you live in a decent and a good life, you have good friends around you that will think about how to grow your career, how to be good your career. What's the next step for me to be good, for me to do this, for me? Everything will be positive. So before then, Stay to let me bring my guest in the house. I know that he's here and he's looking at me. As I was saying, what has no sense this time around. I said, as I was saying, now God now brought my friend in. Eventually, we are here to discuss about friendship. Let me keep my phone. We're here to discuss about friendship. My name is Karen James, and your name is what?
My name is Mr. Ozo Francis Okechukwu.
Before we continue, how you doing? Am I your friend?
A very good friend of mine, of course.
Am I the good or the bad?
You are good from the side I see.
Okay, now we're talking about friendship. You know, there's some people who they don't keep good friends, and that is why their career seems to be like it's shaking. At the end of it, they'll be on the streets. Either they choose to be robbing, or they choose to be taking different kind of drugs, or they turn to tout. What do you have to say about it?
The truth is that the youth of these days don't want to involve themselves in something very serious, in something very lucrative, in something very tangible. They believe in all this sharp making money. And that is why you see most of them being on the streets, involving themselves in one drug, smoking, or other activities that is not good to the society. Let me tell you of a truth. There was this program I anchored. It's about youth empowerment. So on that program, I have to understand that so many youths now don't want to do anything tangible to make money. When you ask them, they will tell you, for how long will I continue this? They always believe in all this fast lane business.
Okay.
They always believe in all this touting ideology. Let me give you another example. In my village, our President General, they try to talk to the youth, try to give an empowerment to them. What they were telling him is that, must it be this work I will do to survive in life? In one of his programs, he told them, yes, I cannot be such a person that will dash you money, but I will teach you how to catch fish. And recently he told me that those youths he talked to, almost 70% of them have decamped, because this young man I'm telling you about, he has farm, whereby he employ our youth from our village to come and work. After working, he pays you. But do you believe me that 70% of them, according to him, have left the work?
Wow.
It is not the kind of work they want.
So what kind of work do they want?
They want all those things their youth, the people of their age is doing when they come to occasion. How to spray money, how to do this. If you ask them, they'll tell you, I want to know what he's doing to get this, without knowing that.
Can they do it?
That is the problem. That is where problem is. And that is why I am such a person that admonish the ideology of youth spraying money in an occasion, because those things will always give bad impact in the youth we have in the society. So youth of these days, we need to call them in order. We need to sensitize them. We need to help them in any way, teach them way on how to make a good earning. And we need to buy na nkwụ na-agba pom nkwụ ji nwa ya agba, nkwụ ada agba ka ngwọ, na nke na-agba ka ngwọ bụ nke ga-agba ọgba in a short time ọkọtụọ, mana ọ bụrụ nkwụ ọ ga-agbagide gba for a very long time. So we need to teach our youth on how to be focused, do a legit business that will give them a name. Makanas Neziafa Kego.
Yeah.
So if that person is doing a legit business, with time, he will now be known, whereby that business will now have a long time sustainability in the society.
The one that's even making me to smile here is that a little child, I don't even know what the other person went through. You want to be like that person. Just like you say you want to be like Davido. Davido's parents are rich already. You can't be like him. He's just himself. Are you getting me?
Yes.
You want to be like so person, Wizkid. Did you know what Wizkid went through?
That is
before becoming what
that
he
is
is
where they
today?
get things wrong.
You understand?
They don't want
That's
to
why
know
I
the
said-
beginning.
Yes,
They want
to
to,
the end.
they want to arrive.
No, they don't know the end. They don't know the beginning.
Exactly.
And that's why I said most times what causes this thing is friends. The kind of friends you keep. And again, I also blame the parents. Some parents might be so annoying that they will be pushing you to go and do what you are not supposed to do to make money.
Yes. On this particular issue you talked about now, a lot of these, will I call them modern parents?
Jay-Z parents.
Okay, yes, that's the language they use.
For us.
Because there was this woman I was discussing with one certain time. He said, I sent my son to go and learn painting. I laughed. Do you know why I laughed? I told the woman, do you know what is painting? She said yes. Is it not that thing they're using laptop, phone to do, or you got people they're going to pay money? I told the woman, then do you know the source of that money those people are paying to your son? Are you really sure
don't care.
that painting or that Yahoo or that whatsoever you call it that you are sending your son to go and do, are you really sure that that is what they are doing? Are you sure that they are not doing kidnapping to make that money?
And that's the truth. And that's the truth. Like the last set they caught, some guys, I won't just disclose more, but let me just tell you few about it. They claim to be Yahoo boys. But actually, Yahoo is not their business. Do you understand? Their business is kidnapping in the night. In the morning, they will hold laptop, go to the cyber cafe, and be pressing like who is doing business. Not knowing they are using that cyber cafe and be targeting their victims.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
In a computer world we are in now, how many mugus can pay? Even though people don't already know, say Yahoo full everywhere. So nothing like a maga.
Now I can tell you something. Oyibo dey pay person money, you know nothing they do pay you.
So that's what I'm telling you.
And you don't call them modern mothers. It's our mothers. Those ones who are impatient to allow their children grow. Due to the family is not balanced, they now start looking for a way to force in the child. They don't care what you do. There's some parents who even send their children. They don't have a good relationship with that child. Maybe they have a good relationship with the child. Let me just say they have a good relationship with the child. Instead of them advising that little girl to change or to not do something bad, what they do is to tell her go and do prostitution. Maybe your mates they get money. When a mother opens her mouth and says maybe your mates they make money, you're gone.
Because you're trying to frustrate the child.
You're gone.
Frustrating the child.
The mother said, you this guy, maybe your mate they carry home a jeep, you're gone. So that child, you've possessed his mind. You as the mother, you open the mouth and say such a thing, sorry. That means you've possessed his mind. And that child will start reasoning. Hey, what that go do to make my mother happy? Mike can go still now.
That is why I call them modern mothers.
No modern mothers, it's mothers.
Okay. Now
Check those women. They've given birth to people who are like us, and because of the girl wasn't the opportunity to have grace, they pushed her into prostitution. So it's not modern mothers, it's mothers.
Okay.
Because when you're talking about modern mothers are the ones who are pressing phone. Someone who's kidnapped their child said they don't even know.
They will not even know.
Pressing phone, like Facebook. Someone have steal their child though. Their mind is not there. When their mind will be there, is when the child have already gone to Abakaleke.
Gone far.
It's like,
My child.
That's what they call modern Jay-Z's mothers. But these mothers we're talking about, they've been there due to they don't have the opportunity or the child haven't gotten the grace, or the foundation of the family have not been settled, do not push the child to go and commit more that will destroy the foundation of that particular child.
Yes, I concur with this.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So when people are talking most times, say this Jay-Z mothers are the ones who do carry their child and put in the front of their tummy. They don't back them on the back.
Exactly.
Jay-Z mothers are all those who press phone. They don't care that food is burning. They are on Facebook, always on TikTok and be doing their body like this. Are you getting me? Jay-Z mothers are those people.
These days is only to differentiate between a young girl and a mother.
That is it. Jay-Z mothers, those ones that if they carry children, they just hold the child like this and be pressing phone. One hand is holding the child, one hand is
On the
pressing the
phone.
phone. Jay-Z mothers are the ones that will bring out their breast, giving their child breast, and they don't care. They are pressing their phones. Some are even naked these days, snapping and putting on Facebook.
While some are, when they are pregnant, they will start showcasing their body, showcasing everything
That one will be a next topic when you come next time. I would like us to discuss on that matter, because it's getting out of hands now. It's no longer like before.
Exactly.
It's no longer like how it used to be. It has gone out of hands. So what will happen now is, if actually we can talk to our mothers, not the mothers.
Okay.
My Indian August meeting, they should have a good relationship with their children. They should be the friend of their children. Know the kind of friends you keep.
Yes. One thing is to talk to mothers. Are they ready to learn? Are they ready to hear that thing you told them? Because a lot of families now are in very serious problem. The reason is because of the kind of mother they have. I'm not saying fathers are not somehow with their own issues, no. But mothers first, because fathers are hardly being at home. But mothers, we know that mothers are more closer to the children than fathers. So that is why I'm saying, emphasizing more on the mothers. How many mothers are ready to be patient enough and wait for God's time for their children to be successful?
Excuse me. All mothers, I'm a mother. Let me start with myself.
No, I'm not generalizing it.
And I know, you see how many mothers?
Okay.
We're talking now.
Yeah.
It's just a talking show. Good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's all mothers that will be patient. Some mothers are, if they're materialistic, they're impatient. All these mothers who love material things, once the husband stopped giving them and the child have gotten to a state of giving them, they cannot relate it again. Their body within the house. Why my neighbor go 10K? What are you doing here? Don't you should want to tell it to go and do prostitution. She will start frustrating you. You will not use your brain and know that this true man wants you out of the house to go and get money.
Exactly what you are saying is that.
But let me tell you something.
Okay.
A child who want to be great starts from a childhood. As a parent, your child is going to school.
Yes.
When it comes to this holiday period time, find one place, put that child
And
to be
engage the
learning
person.
something. If it's computer, let the person be learning, not Yahoo, graphics. Furniture, let that child be learning for the future. When I was in school, my mom enrolled me in tailoring. I sew very well.
Wow.
Yes.
That's good of
I
you.
make braiding very well.
It means you are talented.
No, I'm just telling you, most times it's the fault of our parents. Maybe that child was destined to be great by handwork. But due to you want America. In fact,
Doctor.
doctor. I'm not saying the doctor is wrong. Your child will surely be a doctor, but let the child have handwork first. They don't have handwork, end up being plate washers. And come back to Nigeria and claim big boy.
Yes, because there, when you walk, you see the value of
You don't get it. Why did you have to go and wash plates? If that plate can give you big money, if you learn the work here, that money to give you 3 times.
Sure, because all the people that are over there that are in the handwork profession, they are making it.
People who are over there doing furniture are making it very well.
Not just furniture. I have a friend that was in the same market with me. Those days, he left 4 or 5 years ago. He's a technician, AC technician in motors. is doing it there now, and he's making hell of money. As I'm talking to you, he left here with nothing. Now he has built duplex in his house, in his village. Okay. He's from here.
The mother could have frustrated him.
You understand?
And now he won't carry gun.
So you see that any youth or any child that have an handwork get the opportunity to go outside Nigeria will make it more. Then if you are in Nigeria, once you are good in that particular handwork you are doing, you will make it here. There is one thing I believe. What is that? What I believe is whatever you are doing, do it good and do it with sincerity. Well. Once you are doing it with sincerity, you will start seeing
light in it.
Light in it.
That is true. And again, let me tell you something. In most cases, what kills someone's career or someone's dream is friends.
Yes.
It's not by learning everything you want to learn. Even though your friend that went to abroad, doing technician of a thing, or not jam, or maybe he meets bad friends there.
It depends on family upbringing.
But I am just telling you something. Okay. Don't just say family upbringing now.
Okay.
Because when you come to family upbringing, you will your child go to university.
Of course.
How many years in university? 4 years.
Yes, 4 years.
You know what he's doing there? You don't know. They have two faces in the school, in this world, in terms of school and parental training. The child can come to your present and pretend to be good, go to school and be bad boy.
Yes.
So what you always praise, Father Lord, that my child should not be like that. What kills one's career, no matter the training you give to that child, is friends. The person, the parents are rich and he's a spoiled child. And then you can't do anything about it.
But that is where...
Am I making sense here?
Yes, you're making sense. But that is where parents need to work hard. Because there is one adage they used to say, show me your friend, I will tell you whom you are.
I just asked you a question. Your child is in the university. Do you know what he does there?
No.
Do you know his friends?
No.
Good. You might know your child's friend when he was in secondary school and primary. We've gotten to the university stage now. Do you know his friends?
No.
They can pretend not to have a friend in front of you. Go back to school and start becoming something else. They might either be a cultist or be responsible. Or they even inside the responsibility, or even being responsible, they can still become bad without joining any cult. Do you understand?
Of course.
You see, what kills, as I said, let me remember the topic again. What kills a good upbringing child is friends. If your friend is not the type that thinks about his career, no matter your talents, is waste. That's why it's always good to be alone. Sometimes I tell people stay alone because you don't know Mr. A and Mr. B.
But in some cases, staying alone will not solve the problem of being a good child. Because there is one thing I believe in life. That thing I believe in life is you have to come socialize yourself with the society. You know the good one, know the bad one, and know the ugly one. It's now left for you to make a choice and choose the path you want to tread upon. Now, staying alone will make your mental idea and everything to be stagnant. That is the way I see it. But mingling with different individuals will now give you more light. It is only on that aspect is now left for you to make a choice.
I believe what you said.
Yes.
I believe in what you said. And I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
If eventually you are meant to go to your daughter's school, for example, and you find the daughter smoking with her friends, what will you do as a father?
As a father, I will carry my child home first. Sit her down. She has to be in my own house at least 2 weeks to 1 month. I will now talk to her, ask her how come, because I know my daughter is not smoking in the house. How did it happen? if you are a good father, if you are a good mother, and you are a friend to your child, he or she must tell you, Daddy, I'm sorry. See what happened. See how it takes start. And that is where you will now call him or her to order. Tell her she should remember the family she came from. That this is not the lifestyle of your parents. You have to everything is not about beating.
Yeah.
Everything is not about beating. At
Yeah, I
times,
beat oh.
no. Beating is good,
Me,
but
I
it
beat
has to
oh.
have a limit.
Listen, me, I beat.
It's good, but it has to
When
have
I
a
beat
limit.
you, I'll bring you back and pamper you. But there's a stage the child will reach. Stop beating that child.
That is what I'm telling you.
Me almost Jack's born.
When a child is of age to be in university, you don't need beating to change him or her. What you need is an advice. And that advice must be fatherly, motherly advice with love. That is only when a child of that age will now listen to you and will not like to do that thing that will provoke you to talk to her again. There is a way parents should talk to their children and they will listen. If you keep beating them, they will say, after all, when daddy comes back, he will beat me. By that time, you don't.
Kayobi.
If you say, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't even here that. So, parents that do beat in any mistake a child did, please, you have to withdraw.
You have to withdraw.
Yes.
Karen, you have to withdraw.
Withdraw your beating. Use talking to talk sense into them.
Child.
Everything is not all about beating. You don't get everything you like in beating.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for being part of today's edition. And don't forget, this is The Blind, and my name is Karen James, and my yoga. He's still going to come back home because we have something to discuss. But for now, I want to say a big thank you for you out there listening to us. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and also share. My name is Karen. See you in my next episode. I love you all. Don't touch that.